Alright, time for my round 1 game of this month's REV GP. I'm playing Red Black Reanimator, I think. Yeah, I haven't looked at this deck before this game at all. Like, this is the first time I'm looking at the deck. Well, might as well start. Yeah, so I kind of forgot about REV for a bit, and then, like, I realized that it was 10 minutes before the submission, so then I begged someone to give me a deck, and they gave me this deck, and I just submitted it without looking at what the deck has because I didn't have time to. But like I asked for a deck that I would like to play. There's something that's like the deck I ran before, and apparently they said it's kind of like that, or this deck's the most similar out of the decks that they have. So hopefully this works. What's my opponent on? Like I didn't really pay attention to Rev because like last month was one of those special GPs, like it was a Brawl GP and I'm not interested in those, so I just muted the channel, and then I didn't realize that I needed to unmute the channel after new sets came out, or I just forgot to unmute the channel afterwards. No land, so it's an easy mulligan. I mean, this seems set to have a decent mix of lands and spells, so I guess this is a keep. I'm not exactly sure what I'm looking for early. But you know, I'll keep this. What do my colors look like? I think I need more black. I mean, it definitely looks like I need more black, so I'll bomb the mountain. But yeah, I don't actually know what any of the new cards are. I haven't really looked at the set. I think back when the set came out, or like back after rotation happened, and I remembered to like go back into the channel. I asked if there's a replacement for Archon combination, and they said there isn't. So I just didn't do it. Like if there was a replacement for Archon, I probably would have actually tried to update my deck, but since there isn't, I don't think my deck really functions without a 5-mana answer threat, or at least it doesn't function. Like, it really needs a 5-mana answer threat to be really good, so I just didn't bother updating my deck, and then I just forgot about having to get a deck for a GP, so here I am with a deck that I have no idea how it works, and with a bunch of cards that I don't recognize. Anyways. Oh, what? This, This might be a bug in the new beta, because I'm seeing my opponent's hands like this. I don't think I'm supposed to be seeing that, or at least I don't think my opponent's hand should be laid out like that, unless there's a setting or something that turns it off. Well, anyways, what do I do here? I guess I just pass. What does this card do? Yeah, I should just pass, I guess. Is there anything else for me to do? There isn't. Okay. So anyways, they play a land and pass. Okay. I draw a land. I guess I pass. I play a land and pass. Yeah. I was told that this deck resembled my previous deck, but I'm not seeing where the ramp is. I mean, I guess technically this could be ramp, but I want to play Mad Dorks. Where's my Mad Dorks? I should actually look at my deck list for once. Wait. This deck doesn't have Mad Dorks. What? Right? It doesn't have Mad Dorks. How's this deck similar to my previous deck if it doesn't have Mad Dorks? It doesn't run fetches either, so I can't like just open up my deck to see what's in it. Oh, it does run. It runs one Primal Fish. Why? Why is it a single copy of Primal Fisher? Interesting. Sure. Opponent is playing a 4-drop. Okay, I guess I'll rotate cards layout. Is that? Yeah, there we go. So it's a battle that. Okay, sure, it resolves. What does it do? It draws 3 cards, and then I guess they attack it for stuff. Sure. So what does this thing do? It's reanimate, or it's Imperial Rights with different colors. I don't have anything to reanimate, right? I guess I do Fester the Fluvium next turn to set up for Reclaim the Fallen the turn afterwards. At least that's what I assume I'm supposed to be doing. And my opponent isn't doing much either, so like I'm actually not sure what exactly I need to worry about for my opponent. I should look at their deck, but I'm too busy thinking about what my own deck does. They seem to be some sort of control-y deck. Okay, they have counter spells, they have removal, they have battles, and they have one creature that probably is a finisher. Okay, cool. It's probably control then. They're going to discard definitely Clarion. Okay. I guess this turn I do Fester the Fluvium. Yeah, might as well. I mean, I don't really have much else to do here. So mill 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. That's 3 of. What do I get? That's 3 creature cards and 2 non-land cards. Okay, sure. I mean, that's not a bad outcome. And then I guess I just pass here. I still need something in the graveyard for reclaimed fall. I guess I'm supposed to be getting privilege escalation in my graveyard somehow. Where's the discard in this deck? Wait, it's not running the discard card I was running before. What was that thing called? Fabricated Anomaly. Yeah, why is this deck not running Fabricated Anomaly? I feel like that's like I really liked playing that card in my previous deck, and it was pretty good at discarding. So now my opponent's up to 5 mana. What can they do with 5 mana? They can do their 3 mana 5 mana battle. What does that thing do anyways? Okay, so that's a Wrath. What does this thing do? That thing makes creatures on spells. Okay, sure. Temple of Origin. Okay, sure. Do I attack first? I think I do. Yeah, I always attack first, and then what? None of my cards do anything. I can animate Rooftop Slink. That feels really bad. I'm not sure. So whack them, and then ignite Soul and just pass. Terminal Impact doesn't do enough right now, or like there's no reason to Terminal Impact right now. So I guess I just hold that. I could actually discard to hand size. Like, does my opponent have Grave Hate? Doesn't seem like it. Yeah, they don't have main deck Grave Hate, so I could just discard to hand size and then somehow get out privilege escalation next turn. That feels really low tempo though. Whatever. I'm kind of desperate, so might as well. They do have counter spells, which means that my plan probably won't work, but Reclaim the Fallen, like 2 Reclaim the Fallen means that they need to counter 4 spells to get through. They need to counter 4 spells for me to not reanimate that thing, so hopefully that works out. Like, they don't have that many counter spells, right? Maybe I need to worry about my opponent just killing me somehow. Gilded Court. Oh, wait, that card's in the format again now? Okay, Sky Matter Burns. Sure. You get some triggers, doesn't matter that much. Like, as long as they don't get... the only thing that actually matters now is counter spells, I think. And they're relatively slow as a deck, I think. So, I mean, hopefully they can't pressure me too much before I try to just slam 4 reanimation spells in a row. Oh, another Fester Effluvium. I think I swing here, yeah, just to, like, if they want to trade with my zombie, they need to do stuff pre-combat. And they're not falling for it. Sure. Okay, red, black. First, Reclaim the Fallen. Let's see if this works. Oh, what? And Cockroach Crash too? Is this... Oh, Segmentation Fault. Okay, let me just grab... Or I guess I need to restart Cockroach, but... I'll remember... I'll have to grab the crash logs for later. But yeah, Cockroach does release a new beta, so it's expected to see problems. Oh, no, it didn't save either. Cool. So yeah, but I guess that's good because like this is making us test Cockroach, so we can find all the bugs and stuff. Anyways, where's the crash? Okay, there's a crash log, and pass the turn. Opponent is going to do stuff on end step. I don't really care what they're doing, right? It's not like I can do anything, so it doesn't matter. Anyways, how did I crash anyways? They're going to take up their Shigai Matter Burns. Wait, card item draw. Are all arrow drawing... Okay, so it turns out drawing arrows crashes Cockroach now. Cool. Did I... I just crashed on loading. Okay, interesting. Well, I mean, I need to also get that crash log and then I guess restart Cockroach. That was interesting. Anyways, where was I? Yeah, there we go. I mean, hopefully it only crashes when I try to draw an arrow and not when my opponent tries to draw arrows, because that would not be good for obvious reasons. But now my opponent is going to play Offset Daemon. They can actually clock me down, so they can clock me down for 3 damage a turn. Right, my opponent is getting their subroutines tokens out right now. Are attachments also broken because they use arrows? Let me check. They are. Cool. Yep. And this is the most recent beta, so or at least this current build is the most recent beta build, so or is being used for most recent beta, so we're about to see a lot of bug reports coming in, I feel like. Okay, at least my opponent can safely draw arrows, it seems like. Or can they? Or can I safely see them draw arrows? They're not going to draw arrows here. They're probably going to draw arrows like next turn, so let's see if Cockroach survives that. Is there any? I can do Ignite Soul plus Reclaim the Fallen, or I can do Flashback Reclaim into Ignited Soul and play this thing tapped. No, they have. Wait. What? Huh? Why? Are they the actual cards? Not. Wait. This. Am I? Wait. Okay. Let me check. Well. It certainly is interesting. I guess I'll like just keep playing on for a bit and see if like there's those cards that are the actual cards in my opponent's hand. In that case, I do reclaim Ignite Soul play. And there's no point in like they don't have Grave Hate, so I might as well just spend all my mana. In which case, I should just reclaim now. I can like save up for a terminal impact, right? 7 mana. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have terminal impact for 7 next turn, so this turn I should just focus on doing stuff. I can reclaim plus Ignite Soul and then terminal next turn, and then go from there. Yeah, it seems about right. They don't know what's in my hand, right? So it doesn't matter. Or does it? Let's just try to like, yeah, play expensive things when I don't have anything else to be. No, play this from graveyard so that they can't tax counter it. Okay, let's see if they actually have the Death Deflection or if Cockroach is just bugging out. Oh, what? They have Death. Oh wait, it'll discount. Okay, well at least my opponent drawing. Okay, this is actually. Okay. Well, I mean, it's pretty funny for us to figure out that this thing's bugged during a tournament game. Anyways, I guess I'll just pause this until something happens. All right. Yeah. So turns out, Cockroach has a really big bug, and like the bug is in the server. Like all this time, the server has been leaking information. And the only reason we can see it now is because the massive refactor in the client exposed it. So yeah, now I'm forced. Basically, the judge just told me to not use the beta version of the client for now. So I'm back on the release client, which also means that it's gonna have the commentary changes I made. So anyways, what happened? Oh yeah, okay, that got countered, and I guess I just play Ignited Soul and passed. And is there any point in? Okay, I probably should block. Oh wait, no, this is just going to die to the board. Whatever. It's fine. Oh right. It's exiled. Anyways, yeah, that was hilarious. So what? Oh, okay. Shigan Manor ticks up. Well, what does Offset Daemon do again? Oh, when it dies, you get that thing back. If it, what program? Oh, okay. They timed it so that Offset Daemon comes back next turn. So terminal impact won't do enough. It still does enough. Yeah. I think I'm forced to terminal impact anyways. Yeah, it seems like my opponent's still thinking. Sito Charm. Why is image not low? Okay, there we go. Oh, okay, I see. Sure. I mean, on the bright side, at least I get to wipe the board, but also they got a lock going on pretty soon, so I need to contend with that. Passive skills. Okay, sure. Is it? Oh, that also copies it. Okay. Do I have anything in my deck that can deal with this? I can reanimate privilege escalation. I mean, that has to sting a lot, right? Those things are 4 mana, so they have to at least sack some of them to survive if I privilege escalation them. Electronic countermeasures. Sure, stuff happens. And swing with Offset Daemon. Just Offset Daemon? Okay, sure. I think they know that I have Terminal Impact in hand at this point. But no, if they think I have Terminal Impact, they should have swum with everything. I guess maybe they don't want to get cracked back before I wipe the board or something. Okay, what do I get? That doesn't help. I could wait a bit more. Right? At least like wait until the overflow happens, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I just need to do a tiny bit of chumping to make sure I don't insta-die to my opponent swinging with everything. I mean, that seems doable. I should just fester for a bunch, I guess. I mean, I can do reanimation and then fester for 2, or at least like play reclaim and then fester for 1. That feels bad. I can attack with Ignite Soul and get them to do some trades. Is that useful? I mean, it takes out the same number of attackers both ways, right? Yeah, fair enough. Or no, it needs to deal combat damage, so that's not useful. I think I should just fester. Yeah, just festered for 3 and then hope to get lucky with something. That's bad-ish. Okay, well, let's see if this resolves. I'm assuming it gets countered. I'll just let that thing eat the counter spell. Do I need to worry about dying? Sort of. What's my plan anyways? I wipe the board and then I try to reanimate that thing afterwards. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, I'll just fester it for 1. I'm not sure if that's how you're supposed to use it, but you let it happen and I get a card. Cool. That's a useless privilege escalation. Okay. Or no, I can hardcast this thing soon. I'm getting pretty close to hardcasting it. Wait, should I probably should have Final Fated something this turn. I could have done Flustered plus Final Fate, and then that would have spent all my mana more. Yeah, maybe I should have done that. Like, yeah, even if they counter Fluster, at least I have something to sink 3 mana into. Yeah, probably should have done that. Thistle Charm. Okay, there goes my board. Am I dead? They could get me low enough where I can't Terminal Impact anymore, maybe. Each player. So I need to make sure I stay healthy enough to. Oh, okay. I'm definitely not. Oh, it buffs the board. Okay, sure. Fair enough. So that did not go well. Yeah. What does my deck even do again? Or what does my opponent's deck do anyways? This is Grave Hate. I don't care about that. This is Hand Hate. Do I want that? Okay, maybe I think I want the Resses because clears away for stuff, and then everything else is kind of bad. What do I not want? I don't need Final Fates, and I don't need. I mean, Terminal Impact would have been good, but I don't think this was the time for it. Or I only really need 1. Yeah, I think I'd go with this. Or actually, do I want Exorcist just because no, they have enough removal where I don't really want to be jamming it. Or do I? What do I not want? Everything else seems pretty decent. Like Terminal Impact is actually whatever. I'll take out. Maybe I do need more early game and stuff. Like this thing just makes things annoying for my opponent, right? So it eats up counter spells and removal. So I guess it's probably good. Maybe Festered's not what I want. It's a big thing that maybe I just bring out the Terminal Impacts and hope that I win before they make a million tokens. Yeah, that sounds about right. And then what? I need to cut 1 more card. I guess I don't need this many Duresses. Alright, let's run this. Maybe I do a split like this. Something. How am I supposed to get these guys into my graveyard early anyways? It's just this guy for it's just these guys for discard, right? Does this discard stuff? Oh, each player. Okay, so I just want to get my early things to do the discarding. Sure. Alright, game 2. This starting hand seems a lot better. Yeah. I even have a 1-drop into 2-drop into stuff. I don't have anything to reanimate though, so I have to wait for that. Alright, judge call over. Apparently they just said to leave it in play. Also, I don't know if I just noticed that my mic was muted, so I don't actually know how long it was muted for. So hopefully it wasn't muted for too long. Otherwise, this is going to be annoying to deal with. My opponent is going to do stuff. Okay, sure. Let's see what I draw. Another duress. Yeah, maybe that's the problem with having too many duresses, I guess. Anyways, what do I do here? Not much. I still keep duresses in hand, right? I guess I'd pop off 1 duress now just to see if there's anything I need to take before. That's so 2 counter spells. Not going to bother. Yeah, let's just take the clash. I guess technically, like, I could have taken the counter spell and then next turn I take the other counter spell and try to cast a spell through it. If I draw anything. I doubt that's what's happening, so I'm just going to take the Wrath because I'm just going to fight through counter spells the hard way. Or maybe my opponent just taps out or something. Well, they top deck Jeskai manners. Sure. Also, I don't think I can actually fight through all these soldiers easily. I also don't have any good things to reanimate, and they have this thing in play, which means I like can't really reanimate anything. Well, only as sorcery. Oh, I didn't notice that. Come on. Okay, how did I get 3 duresses here? Well, anyways, cool. I mean, the choice is obvious, but I'm not happy about it. Hopefully I draw into something useful before my opponent gets too powerful. I have 2 deflections right now. Yeah, just let it happen. Hopefully this next Jeskai Manor burns will do something useful instead of just making treasures and drawing me useless cards. 1, 2, 3. I did board out all the terminal impacts, so that's one win con that I can't use anymore. Because I was going to mention how I was getting surprisingly close to just hard casting terminal impact for lethal. Right? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. When these Jeskai Manor burns cycles around. Like, yeah, I'm getting surprisingly close to just lethaling them with terminal impact. And they flip 2 lands. Cool. Or actually, no, it's bad for me, right? Because lands are good for them, right? No, I think it's about equal. Anyway, so they have 1 known deflection in hand and 1 unknown card. You're going to play out Silent Lakefront, which fetches an island. Like, if I top deck's a really big thing, I can just duress their last counter spell, then try to cast it. Like a really big yeah, 1 more festered left. I still have 4 copies of that reanimation target that I could possibly draw into, which would be kind of funny. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, it's 10 mana, right? I still can't cast it. So they whack something. They whack the battle for 3. Or another. Oh, okay. They get to bring back 2 counter spells, which is not something I'm happy about. But yeah, they do have 2 counter spells now. A single duress doesn't do it. I mean, a single duress or like enough mana also does do it though. So hopefully that works. And they're going to just start bliming stuff. They are holding up 2 deflections. Rooftop Slink, I can actually transform it right away. I mean, that's kind of useful. Do I want to discard the rest for it? I mean, might as well, right? So Rooftop Slink and then whatever I get off the rest. I think whatever I get off the rest is just going to be worse than... I can pitch Rooftop Slink and hope to flip into something good. I mean, like, Rooftop Slink is better at getting through counter spells than any other option I have right now. So maybe this is actually the best option. No, don't they have... Yeah, they took the removal. I think I do need to pitch this because it doesn't do enough. Or, well, I just get the exact same card. I mean, then I'm not punished there. Cool. Oh, so... Yeah, let's see if this resolves. I could have actually taken the removal and then... Oh, yeah, that was a mistake then. I should have taken the removal first. Well, I transform it now because why not? And I pass the turn and it gets removed, right? Yeah, so that was a misplay. Although they probably had more removal in hand anyways, so probably did not matter. And it probably did, actually. Yeah, they weren't guaranteed to have more removal in hand. And they're just, sure. More archive activations. I mean, it does kind of suggest that they don't have more stuff, which means that me not taking their removal with duress kind of was really bad for me. That's another Jeskai Manor burns. Why do I keep getting all these? Oops. Okay, so like this thing goes to 1, that thing goes to 0. I play a second copy of it because why not? I mean, at least I'll be... I guess I get to pitch my entire hand next turn to try to find stuff. They're going to counter that because they get a bunch of free soldier tokens from that. I can pay for that. Yeah, let's pay for that. It's not like I'm doing anything else with my mana, so might as well. And yeah, hopefully I'm not dead yet. I probably should have the rest at the end there because maybe it prevents a lethal somewhere. They're racking me for 7 next turn. Still pretty close to lethal. I should have left it in terminal impact because at least that gives me an out in this board state. where if I have more life than them, I can just blow up their entire. I can just blow up their face, and they can't counter it. That's another Shinai Manor burns. Okay. And I mean, I get 2 Shinai Manor flips, which would have been useful if I like had anything that was I need to do this manually. Yeah, I'm definitely pitching this because, well, cool, I guess. Come on. Fine. Alright, sure. Like, I probably played the deck incorrectly anyways, so it doesn't matter too much, but... yeah. I'm not really vibing with this deck, I feel like. Desert Fluvium reminds me of Constance, but in a really bad way, in that it whiffs really badly sometimes. Like you flip a bunch of lands and a bunch of creatures, and then you have nothing to spend mana on, and it feels bad. And I don't have the Rampy Mad Dorks. Where's the Rampy Mad Dorks? I was promised Rampy Mad Dorks with this deck. Also, why does it have no ways to deal with artifacts or enchantments? You're in the artifact enchantment destruction colors. Why? Alright, anyways, yeah, hopefully I get better luck next game.